Hey guys, guess what day it is? That's right. It is Amary Thursdays, and I know it's a Sunday, but this is actually my last Amary Thursday I'm doing because I'm not getting a lot of questions anymore, and not just that is I decided to move on because I got another channel I'm working on too, so I'll be really too busy to be doing Amary Thursdays. But I'll be more than happy to possibly start up a live stream service in the future because I think a lot of you would really love to tune in for a live stream, which is kind of cool. Okay, so the creator by Fasor asked me a question. He says, "Hey there, man. Love your content. Have watched a ton of videos, including Learning is Important, which I think is the only relevant video to what I'm about to ask. Would you recommend someone who seems to be extremely mentally and emotionally unable to put effort into education just to drop out of college?" He says, "Note that I'm trying to satisfy my parents, and I still have any real bulletproof plan outside of education, so I think I should still push through although I just can't." Well, I do gotta say this. It really does depend on your situation, what you want. But I gotta say is that I never went to college, right? But I've always had a plan what I wanted to do outside of college, and it was to pursue a YouTube channel and to grow it, you know. And now I have like multiple channels I like to grow and everything, right? And it will take some time to go through a bulletproof plan. But obviously, if you do have something where you can do something that's better than college, I'd say go for it because nowadays, man, college is not the only route anymore. And you know, college is not like the worst thing in the world, but like it's just for some people, it's just not for everybody. As long as you could figure your stuff out and be able to do it thoroughly and be very serious to your plans, I do think that you will be successful in whatever you wanted to do. It just depends how bad you want it. And sometimes, man, if you want to start something like a business or something on the side, it's definitely not going to be easy, but you got to stick through it and go through a bunch of tough nails. And if you have a supporting family that's willing to let you, live with them or something to kind of help ease the pressure a little bit, I'd say go for it if you can. Because for me, I don't live with my parents, obviously, but I went through a lot of crazy hours of just pushing through while working damn near full time at my job. And just to let you know, like, don't be afraid of failure either, because I was a failure on a few of my YouTube videos and stuff, and it took me a long time to kind of figure out what really works and what doesn't in a way where I could make it fun still without completely losing all of integrity to get people watching. As long as you believe in yourself, man, like anything can happen with you. But the hard reality is that you're going to be going through some hardships a little bit, and you got to be ready for that. Because I went through some hardships too with the YouTube channel and stuff, or I've had the incy-bincy kind of success, but then the use kind of plummet down again. You got to keep going, man. And remember, don't do it for the money. Do it for your passion as well. If you have a passion with something, it will pay off in the long run. But thank you so much for your question, Fasor, and I really hope this advice helped you. And the last but not least question, this user named Benjamin asked me, "Hey Amary, any attempts for creating a YouTube channel like yours? I just want to be able to get my opinions out there and relate to people like me." And then he was asking if I use a script and everything, which I already did answer, but I will say that I don't really use a script most of the time, but sometimes I will. Even though I already answered it, I might as well. And I also, for tips for creating a YouTube channel, I will say is just do it, Like, don't overthink it, just do it. Like, if you have any opinions out there and you think it's a good YouTube topic, just go ahead and put that video out there, Try to say what you want to say because at the end of the day, man, the only thing that's holding you back is you. But I will say that don't always expect success in the beginning, when it comes to making videos. Some people get lucky, some people don't. But when it comes to YouTube videos and stuff or expressing your opinions, my advice to you is just make a decent title, make interesting titles with it, and just wing it. And also I will say is don't add tags to your videos, because for some reason in my experiences is when you don't add tags to your videos, it seems like the YouTube algorithm will push it up a lot more to branching out to millions of different types of people. Like, it doesn't always branch it out to a shitload of people at once, but it will branch it out to like a giant variety. And as long as they click on it, man, that you will get some people watching and liking your content. I will say, as long as you have some really good topics, man, there's always going to be an audience of people tuning into you, man. And play any game you want if you want to, because if you want to be a gaming channel where you talk about life and stuff, go for it. There's nothing really holding you back but yourself, like I said. But yeah, any game doesn't really seem to matter anymore. Just don't overthink it, and just have fun with it too. Learn to have fun when you're making these type of videos, and try to get into the rhythm of things, because you got to also brainstorm a little bit in order to get video ideas, and you do got to practice your brain a little bit to start brainstorming ideas, because that's the thing that a lot of people struggle with, is having relevant video topics or good video topics. And that's the hard part sometimes, because there's some people who aren't very very good at brainstorming ideas, but it is a skill that can be learned, and it does take a while to learn it. But after some trial and error and some experience and stuff, that you will eventually start to learn to get better in terms of like brainstorming, and you will feel like you're having a lot more fun too, because you're learning how to edit and you're learning how to do everything. And once you kind of learn it enough, that's where things get really creative and cool, you know. But anyways, I really hope these tips and advice really helps you, because I do want you to succeed. Because the YouTuber, like I said, Wyler inspired me to make this channel again, to start making videos, because I made funny moments videos before I started doing this, and I just realized that you don't have to, you know, be a certain persona all the time. Just be yourself as well. Being yourself is really key to help to get some success on the internet, I've noticed, because there's a lot of people nowadays that crave more of that real, authentic personality, and instead of this stupid, fake, like corporate persona that a lot of people like to do on here, or they just try to play a certain character that they're not. And I don't like that either, because I can be honest, on my other channel, my main channel, there's times where I was playing a character that I really wasn't at times, and it wasn't cool, man. It just was not like me, you know. Unfortunately, I kind of had a content creator crisis on my main channel, so I got to figure out what I want to pursue on the main channel to kind of keep me being authentic, because, you know, those drama commentary videos are not fun anymore, and they're kind of draining, to be honest, so I decided to stop doing them. Alrighty, everybody, that will conclude the very last Amary Thursday. If you guys are wondering what's in the background, obviously besides Call of Duty, I have the new Fate Reawakened remastered came out, and the game is fun so far. Unfortunately, it does have some bugs and everything. And a third party did remaster this game, not Wild Tangent. It's called it's like Gamico or something like that, Grimco. I have to look them up, but yeah, I'm really having fun with the game so far. It has controller support, and I ain't gonna lie, guys, it is kind of weird not seeing the game like not have a cursor and stuff, because I did try playing on mouse and keyboard, and they kind of fucked up the controls, so I'm not a big fan of that, but they did fix them on controller enough where they made it more for the console, I think. So I might actually get this game again on PlayStation just to see what it's like on the console, because I always dreamed of this game to be on console at some point when I was younger, and the fact that it's even a reality is kind of cool. Also, guys, today is my birthday, so this is a birthday upload, and I am very excited to be the legend 27, you know. 27 is kind of that weird age where, you know, you're at your late 20s, and that's where life slowly starts to go downhill for the youth and shit, but I don't give a fuck. But I think it's kind of funny, to be honest. But I'm really glad that I have everyone on here tuning in for this episode. Y'all stay cool, and you have a good one.